The first pick in the 2020 draft.
To win a national championship and build them into a Super Bowl team. Welcome to the program.
What is going on, everybody? We were able to squeeze this show in this week, which I am excited about. Carl is already swindling people. It's ridiculous. The show hasn't even started yet. All right, so a couple of announcements really quick. Hopefully you guys are paying attention. We get this taken care of. We'll obviously announce this in the chat as well for those of you who don't get a chance to watch it. Next week will be technically the last week of regular recruiting. The week of the December 16th, which is the week that is actual recruits early signing day in real college football, will be the big week for us. It'll be our program signing day week. You will go back to getting 1,000 recruiting points that week. That will be the last technical week of recruiting. After that, me and Boz and Carl will do probably 2 shows the week of Christmas to try and make sure we get every single recruit that's committing done. Because there's obviously a possibility that a bunch of schools are the only ones in. That'll eliminate some of it, but you're looking at possibly a bunch of recruits getting done that week. So really, you've got 2 more weeks of recruiting left this year. After that, we're going into January. We're likely going to wait until about the last week of January, so January 26th-ish. We'll continue to remind you guys. You need to get to who you guys are keeping, cutting, because obviously you'll have to wait to see who goes to the NFL draft, which happens on January 11th. So we're getting toward the end of recruiting and everything. We will continue to keep you guys updated and send out reminders in the chat. But for those of you watching now, I wanted to just give you a heads up now. 1 more week of regular recruiting outside of obviously this week. And then in the week of the 16th or 14th, what day do we turn our sheets in again here? On Sunday. So the 13th is your 1,000-point week. So you got a little bit longer to get in some of those recruits. Unfortunately, those of you who haven't done well in recruiting, you'll still get a chance to get them in free agency. We got a couple more weeks to spend those recruiting points. All right. I updated the playoff stuff. If you guys missed that, double check your channels. I posted who made it into the leagues in both League 1 and 2. Again, I understand there's some issues with the bye weeks. I mean, guys, when we set the schedule up, I posted it into the bylaws and everything, and I went, as I mentioned in the chat, I went back through 10 years of bye weeks, and it's only happened one other time outside of this year. It was back in 2012. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, I hate to be an asshole, but you kind of knew about it from week 1 because it was in the bylaws. So let's move on to the recruiting side of things. We are going to start with League 2 today just because that's the one that I put up first here. All right, so Boz, kick us off. Who we starting off with? Oh, shit, never mind. We're not starting off with that. I forgot recruiting thing. I always forget to do this thing first. All right, so the changes in the recruiting things. I got to pull that up really quick. Where's that? There we go. All right, so the recruiting class is really quick. There's this one, and then I'll obviously post the other one here in a minute. Carl, you're muted, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. I think you've been muted like the whole time.
I have. So. Yeah, it's because the dog's getting a little crazy. No, I was saying Rice is still number 1, Maryland 2, UNC 3, USF is 4th, Stanford 5, UCSD moves up to 6, Georgia Tech drops, Cal is 7, Georgia Tech 8. Yeah, I had an interview today. Tulane, number 9, and then number 10, the Gators hopping back up into the top 10.
All right, I'll show that one really quick before we move on to recruiting. All right. So there we go. Back to what Carl was saying right there.
If UGA gets a recruit, you got to throw the dog up there.
Yeah, I'll get him.
All right, so let's go ahead and kick off the recruiting here with League Two. Boz, who we starting with?
We're starting off with Kadarius Callaway, an Alabama athlete. He's a DB or a wide receiver. It's yet to be determined. And he's been deciding between UNC with 80% and Rice with 20%. Two dominant schools.
All right, I'm just going to click right on and start off. UNC, congratulations, Garrett. Keeping the domination rolling. All right, who we got up next?
Can't stand that guy.
Next up, we got Brashard Smith, a Miami wide receiver. And UNC is in the lead once again with 70%. Florida's in there with 20%. And Tennessee and USC both have 5% towards this guy. Oh, this one's a 4.
4. Okay.
Starting out strong.
Yeah, I didn't look at it. I just.
Hey, but props to you. You did call him Boz. So.
Hey, I'm working on that. That's actually my main focus of today's show is to just get the names right. If I can do that, I feel like I'll be all right.
I don't know if you watched last week, Boz, but he called me Boz and you weren't even on the show.
I watched it. That was hilarious.
All right, so Brashard Smith. Let's see who is going to land. You said he was a wide receiver, correct?
Yep, from Miami.
Not Tennessee. USC. So we're keeping it pretty chalky here. Garrett continuing to pull in the recruits.
Hey, Garrett, you want Bryson Nesbitt?
PJ, if you take Louis Hansen from me, I'm leaving the show, man. Next up, we got Theodore Knox. He's a Mississippi State wide receiver, and he's deciding between Rice with 70%, Georgia with 20%, and Hawaii with 10%.
Theodore. Nice.
This could be Rice's 15th recruit right here.
Oh, snap. Carl, get your dog for good luck.
Oh, for UGA?
Yeah.
He's just sitting over there. He's ready if I call him. He'll take up the whole screen.
It's not going to be UGA. And not Hawaii. So we're keeping the I guess what's it called here? No upsets happening so far. Where'd my
Chalk?
Chalk, that's what I was looking for. I'm exhausted, man. I can't even think straight.
Rice, the first to 15.
That's big. Next up, we got a Clemson wide receiver. That's looking good. Clemson wide receiver is always good. Dakari Collins, and he's deciding between Georgia, Washington, and Florida and Maryland. Both have 5% on him.
Did Rice make the playoffs?
Yeah, no.
No.
They're one of the horrible teams at the bottom.
Who won the sweepstakes for Trey Lance?
I believe Tennessee.
I'm getting Trey Lance as well.
I know you are in ours. Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I couldn't remember. I didn't really look to see who finished last in League 2.
I'm getting him in the nerds. C to C.
All right, let's see. Not Florida, not Maryland.
This is bullshit.
So we get our first upset of the day. Washington.
There you go, Teach.
Sorry, Maverick. You don't get to come on the show today.
All right, who we got
next up, we got Jacob Rodriguez, a Virginia quarterback, and Rice is again the top for him. He could get his 16th recruit. And Florida is number 2 with 20%, and Maryland with 10%.
This is a guy I thought I was being sneaky with because he was at the bottom of the board, and then I saw these, and I was like, nope.
I hadn't even taken a look at this guy, so if you were in League One, you'd probably do a lot better.
All right.
Jake Rod, I love it.
Jake Rod, that's right. Just trying to make it easier to type out real quick. Florida is not getting them. Oh, look at that. Didn't have to be sneaky
Carl.
there, old
Oh,
Carl.
there we go.
Pulling off the upset and getting them. I like it.
We got another QB up next for Stanford, Ari Patu. Nice name right there. And
It is.
Cal's in the lead with 70%, UCLA with 20, and USC with 10. The Battle of California.
Very nice. All right. Cal.
Hey, it's nice to see UCLA in on quite a few guys this week. Jared needs a few.
They're all 20%ers. That's
I feel
all
like
he gets.
He started out strong. It's kind of faded here down the stretch. So,
Hey, it could happen.
computer wasn't loaded for a minute. All right, not USC, not Cal.
Oh.
Another upset, UCLA. So there we go. Jared getting a recruit today. Bruins pulling off a little bit of an upset.
There we go.
I like it.
He found the squeaky toy, if you can hear it.
He's excited.
Next up, we got a Texas Tech wide receiver, Jarrand Bradley. And he's deciding between two schools in Hawaii with 80% and Maryland with 20.
All right, Kerp, last chance for that deal.
All right, Hawaii and Maryland. Not Maryland. All right.
You son of a
Hawaii
gun.
there. It's in
No
there.
more Terps.
We
All right,
got
who we got next?
Luke Altmaier, who is an Ole Miss quarterback, and he's deciding between Florida with 70%, UCLA with 20, and Maryland and Hawaii both have 5% towards this guy.
Who were the last two? Maryland and who?
Maryland and
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You don't have to ride Hawaii, though. They don't need to be in on it.
What year is Matt Corral?
Isn't he a red shirt this year? Red shirt sophomore?
I think he is a red shirt, yeah.
Junior?
Okay.
We
This
can-
guy will get an opportunity.
We can postpone the finding out here really quick. I'm pretty sure he's a red shirt. Maybe he's a red shirt junior. No, red shirt sophomore. So I mean, he could take him. I'm not doubted because he's kind of played like ass down the back.
Yeah, this guy will get an opportunity at some point, but probably not next year.
All right, let's see here. Not Hawaii, not Maryland, not UCLA. So Florida gets their first recruit of the day.
At least I finished above Hawaii there.
And now
Little
for
wins.
J. Michael Sturdivant, a Cal wide receiver. I really like this guy. And
Yeah, he's going to
deciding
Tulane,
between-
isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I got him. And Hawaii has 70% towards this guy, UCLA with 20, and Georgia with 10. This is one of the few wide receivers I haven't got upset on.
The UGA was the last one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Maverick, this is your last chance to get on the show.
Not happening.
Nope.
Not UGA. Not Hawaii. Look at Jared. You guys
Wow.
you spoke it into existence for him earlier, talking about he wasn't doing much. Bringing home all the recruits today.
All right, Jared, you can send one of those to me and one of those to Tulane.
And now we got one of the top recruits, despite the fact that he plays defense. The Jatavian Sanders. He could potentially play tight end, though. I was watching his highlights today. He's a beast. And Miami is in the lead with 70%, Hawaii with 20, and Florida with 10.
All right, no upset here for Peoples.
All right, let's find out. Not Hawaii, not Florida. So Miami gets their second recruit of the season, right? He's got one already. Am I remembering
Yeah,
that
he
right?
has one. Yep. No, this is his third.
Third? All right, even better. Good for him.
Yeah, he had a 10% and a 20% upset, and this one he's the favorite in taking it home.
You got any interesting little tidbits for us here, Boz?
Yes. So next week we could see a big week with a lot of players committing because there's 19 players left in commitment mode and there's 14 players within 40 points.
Very nice.
That is the exact opposite
So
of
you're
League
saying,
One.
like, this weekend, especially recruiting, signing day could be huge, especially with those, with those 1,000 points going towards. No, you can't put 1,000 points toward a recruit. I apologize, but having 1,000 recruiting points is going to.
Should we allow that? You just put all 1,000 into one guy?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I'll do it to the very bottom guy on the sheet here.
It wouldn't
be enough.
Guy.
It wouldn't be enough.
All right. Let's jump into League One. What have we got here, Carl?
We have 7 guys, starting with Javier Dunlap. Don't know if he's related to Carlos, but we're going to say he is for today. He's deciding between Texas A&M and the Green Wave. He is a undecided running back, unless he's committed since we made these sheets.
Not that I have seen.
I'm actually going to look that up.
Let's see if we can get an upset.
Come on.
Will not. Old Lassie has gotten their recruit for
Old Lassie.
Where you at, Lassie? There we go. Or is it Reveille? I'm sorry. I disrespected her by calling her Lassie. I apologize, Reveille.
Javier Dunlap actually committed to Michigan early in September.
Ugh.
There we go.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, so good thing I didn't get him.
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy right now. How are you? All right.
Next up, Louis Hansen, tight end Michigan, deciding between the Green Wave and Stanford. This is the most heated matchup of the day.
Boom. Congratulations.
There we go.
So I'm not even messed around with it.
Local
you
guy.
have been upset quite a lot. Good thing for you. He's staying home.
He is. Next up is Thad Franklin. He's a pretty highly recruited. He's a running back going to Miami. Preseason, he had a lot of hype on him. He's kind of lower on our sheets, though. So Texas is number 1 with 70 points, USF with 20, and UC Davis with 10. It's a dangerous spot for UC Davis, just saying.
Texas, USF, and UC Davis. All right. See who can get old Thaddeus here. Not Texas. So there you go. The upset. You just want to call it? It's going to be UC Davis?
No.
It is UC Davis.
Oh, wow.
Man. I swear. What did they get all
The
of their
king of
upsets on there,
upsets.
don't they?
They have been the favorite once this entire recruiting time, and they won a 10%er, or they won a 20%er last week, and then their win before that, they won at 20%. They have never been the favorite.
I mean, you're not wrong, Alex. You're not wrong.
Oh, they have never been the favorite. UC Davis killing it as the underdog. They must have the best closer in the nation when it comes to recruiting.
Her name is Stephanie. That's the best closer in the business right there.
Who doesn't love Stephanie? Next up, Marcus Burke, a wide receiver headed to Florida. He's deciding between, surprise, surprise, USF, who just gets every single Florida wide receiver, A&M, and Georgia Tech and TCU. We got a 4 spot. It's been a while since we've had one of those in League One.
All right. Let's see. Not Georgia Tech, not TCU, not A&M. So USF continues their domination there of Florida wide receivers. Congratulations to Katie. Keeping it rolling.
He does. Next up is Caden Salter, a QB going to Tennessee. I think any QB going to Tennessee could play better than Guarantano. But that's
start this week, isn't he?
Harrison Bailey.
Yeah, he is. I'm excited.
So three teams on this one. Top team, the Ohio State. So we know the upset's coming now. TCU with 20, and Pitt with 10. I would love to see the Panthers get one just because I love their logo. And it's been a while for Austin.
All right.
It has nothing to do with him saying he'd hire me on the spot.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Congratulations, TCU.
That's tough.
You well deserved it, I guess. Yeah. Whatever. If I wasn't as tired as I am right now, I'd probably be more pissed off. But at this point,
Would you say you were saltier?
I almost put Caden salty because I knew he wasn't gonna fucking go there anyways. It always happens.
You shouldn't have
right,
typed in the Ohio State. That's what got
I
you.
know that's what got me right there. I shouldn't have.
I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's definitely
Ohio State.
All right, next up, Jermaine Terry, a tight end headed to Cal. He's already committed in League 2. In League 1, he's deciding between A&M. We're starting to see Skip pop up on this sheet a little more. Stanford and Texas.
All right. Not Texas, not A&M, so Stanford gets the upset here. I had a couple upsets here.
All right, and the last one, Moliki Matavoa. Wow, I don't know how to say it. But it's a very, I like the name. All right, he's a tight end headed to Oregon, deciding between UC Davis. Oh, yeah, this is their one recruit they're the favorite on all season. This is their first one. They've been the favorite 70%. Ohio State, don't put the 20, and USF with 10. Oh, he's doing it.
Might as well now. Gonna lose out anyways. Might as well put some damn respect on their name. All right. Not USF. Hey, there we go. God didn't even want. Yay, go Buckeyes. Don't you know?
He is
don't even know who that is.
He was the highest rated recruit left on the board
Oh, hey, well,
Hey.
going into this week.
Probably because he was
With
just
a name-
tight end, so I was going for it. He's gonna be Tiki for me. That's exactly what I'm gonna call him. Tiki.
With a
There's
name like that, I could
only-
have guessed he was going to Oregon.
Right. Exactly. That or Utah. All right. So stats for League 1. 67 of the top 70 guys are committed already.
Jeez.
And those 3 guys that come into play are in like the last 10. There are 5 guys within 40 points of the threshold. And currently in commitment mode, having reached the threshold, we have 13 guys. So it's probably going to be a slow week. We have 1 guy in the top 15 left available with a giant 0 on his name. We have 22 players with only 1 team that's contacted them, sent them a letter. And we have 25 guys who haven't even been sent a letter yet. So, I mean, reach out to them. They're probably feeling bad. They want to commit somewhere, and all you have to do is ask.
And then with the oh my god, dude, can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
My
we can hear
microphone
you.
is halfway across the table. I just now realized that. All right.
Yeah,
anyways.
you did feel further away, but we were just living with
That's
it.
right. So since I still see a bunch of people are watching that weren't possibly watching earlier, reminder, just a couple more weeks of recruiting this week and next week, week of the 13th, you get your 1,000 points. It is signing day for the program league. So get ready to get all of that stuff in. Outside of that, good luck to everybody the first round of the playoffs if you've made it. Did Carl? I think I'm the only one on this show who made it. Correct, Carl? Boz, you got? I know Boz, you didn't.
Nope, I didn't make it.
All right,
I was
well,
the second worst team.
trying
Hey,
to
if you're not
represent well, I
first-
guess.
If you're not first, the best place to be is in last.
That's very true in a league like
That's
this.
true.
So good. Yes, Austin, not this week. The week of the 16th, the actual early signing day for college side. I will post it in the chat. We will keep you guys
Yeah.
reminded. 2 weeks. You get 1,000 recruiting points. That's the final week of recruiting. It's your last chance to get as many recruits as you can before we go into full signing mode. So, for instance, all those guys Carl and Boz were just talking about, if they have not committed before then, they will all be committing the week of Christmas. Everybody who has a single point on them will be committing to a school.
The week before Christmas. That
Yeah.
16th is the show. That way we can have our Christmas free.
Yeah. So everything's got to get in there. It'll be wait, was it? Yeah. So get all your points in, put it in however you want. Everybody who's got points on them will be committing that week, and then we'll move into kind of a dead period for a little bit, get through the actual bowl games, some NFL playoffs, and once commitment day comes, which is January 11th,
where the college players have to decide if they're going into the NFL. Then we'll kind of reach back out to you guys and let you know, hey, you've got a couple more weeks before you have to make your commitments on who's signing with you, if you're cutting anybody, so that we can move into free agent period on the college side, so we can start kicking up trades and anything else that you guys want to do. So again, thank you guys for joining us, and we will be back again next week.